Hello, this is Mark Sabatella from Outside Shore Music, home of mastering MuseScore. In this week's tip, I just want to show you how to set the tempo for a piece because this is kind of a common point of confusion. So when you create a score, you have the option of selecting a tempo at that point. But if you neglect to, there's going to be a default tempo selected for you, and you may or may not like it. For instance, here is a Bach invention. Yeah, that's faster than the piece should normally be played. So you might be looking in the upper right-hand corner and seeing a display of the current tempo. That's fine. That is there for to show you the tempo, but that's not how you control the tempo. The way you control the tempo is by actually putting a tempo marking in your score, because a musician's going to want to know how fast to play the piece also. So the way we're going to do that is we'll select the very first note or rest in the score, and then we'll come over to the palettes. And then we're going to open the tempo palette, and you'll see all these different tempo markings that you can just select and add. So I can select the one that says quarter note equals 80, for instance. And now when I play it, it's going to get that tempo. You can also, instead of using the palette, if I delete that again, with that rest selected, you can use the keyboard shortcut, Alt-Shift-T. And that will also enter a tempo marking. Now, it defaults to 80. What if 80 is not the tempo you want? Maybe you want it even slower. Well, that's fine. Just edit the tempo marking to say what you want it to say instead. If you let it say 60, now it's going to play it slower. So, that's the basics of how you control the tempo in MuseScore. There's a lot more controls to let you change the tempo mid-score, have gradual tempo changes, lots more that MuseScore can do. You can learn all about it in my course, Mastering MuseScore 4.